Hello, my name's Lorraine Shelton, and it's such an honor to be able to judge one of the qualifiers here for the Top Cat Championship competition. As a TICA judge, I really was excited when the delegates decided to let us have the privilege to come to the CFA shows, even just virtually. I'd like to thank the Farana cat fanciers, particularly Haikyu's, worked so hard on this competition. And don't forget to enter the Top Cat Challenge, our grand finale. Entries close in a couple of weeks. You want to make sure that you get in. I can't wait to see how large this entry comes. The biggest virtual show ever held, I'm sure it will be. I'd like to thank our sponsors. The Cat Writers Association members were really supportive of this event. I know that Amy and I have gone back a long time from some of the very beginnings of the internet, and even with when virtual cat shows first started in the 1990s. I've been working with John Smithson with Felis Historica as one of their writers. He has gotten such a wonderful group of people together for this amazing magazine that goes across associations and across countries. Animal World Hospital, a wonderful local veterinarian in Egypt that I'm sure has been helping a lot of our members in Egypt. Zymox, of course, has wonderful grooming supplies, particularly their ear cleanser, because a show cat has to be in perfect condition. Let's move on to our cats. An American Curl female. I actually had a very large class of beautiful American Curls, but I went with this girl over the smoothness of the curl of her ear. I like the length of her head. This is an elegant cat. I like her boning, the length of body, the length of leg, and what a spectacular flashy color as well. My American Curl is my 15th best cat in championship. Scottish fold female. I love the tightly capped ears on this girl. Beautiful width between the eyes, giving that wonderful owl-like expression. The round eyes, the short muzzle, and the breadth of chest made this girl a real standout. My 14th best cat. I had two beautiful Cornish Rex. Went with this girl over her overall balance. Love her tuck up, that beautiful roach back, incredible structure to the coat, and of course, those upright conical shaped ears, like the length of her head, beautiful eye shape, and look at those long, elegant legs. My Cornish Rex is my 13th best cat in championship. A beautiful, elegant Russian blue, so regal. Look at the proper set and size of those ears, the lovely silver tipping that just shines in this picture. I like the elegant boning. You can see the straightness of that nose without any change in direction at or below the eye level. Beautiful transitions and planes to that head. My 12th best cat. This little floof. Oh my goodness, how perfectly marked van coloration and incredible grooming. I love her oversized eyes, tiny little nose with that deep nose break, but still having proper open nares for proper health and breathing. I like the set of the ears, nice rounded tips, forming a complete sphere of the head and face. Lovely, elegant, and refined Persian is my 11th best cat. My 10th best cat is this wonderful Maine Coon. I like the size and upright placement of the ears with those lynx tips that just set them off beautifully. Nice length of muzzle that can be seen in other shots, and that nice, large, kind eye, proper oval shape. You can see for a girl particular, she's a very substantial girl at only a year of age. Can't wait to see her in full maturity. My 10th best cat. Karat. I had beautiful karats in all of my classes. And I went back and forth between the boy and the girl here. Loved her eye color. I like her expression, that heart-shaped face set off by the ears in the perfect placement to make that larger heart shape as well. Proper color. I like the fineness you can see of the coat, beautifully conditioned, wonderfully balanced. Our native cat of Thailand, the Karat, is my ninth best cat. Havana Brown, look at that eye color. Wow. I like the size and placement of the ears, not too high, not too low, but of course it's that dramatic muzzle that defines the breed. The depth as well as width of the muzzle, distinct whisker break, and those high cheekbones. The elegant neck, beautiful warm color. The Havana Brown is my eighth best cat. I love the style to this Somali. She has attitude, doesn't she? You can just see her playing with the photographer, and I can only imagine her playing with me on the table. Beautiful geometry to that head, where the open almond eye intersects that ear, all forming that nice modified wedge head. I like the size and flare to the ear, profuse coat, beautifully presented, nice ticking and clarity. The Somali is my seventh best cat. Another pointed exotic. I've seen so few of them. Such a challenging cat to work with. Look at the tiny, tiny ears here. Beautiful, distinct point color on this cat, which is so hard to get without muddying the body. I know she's only 8 months old. I hope that body clarity stays. Nice eye color. I like the breadth of the nose leather with open nares. Wonderful proportions. The pointed exotic is my sixth best championship cat. An elegant Siamese. Beautiful length of leg. Those legs just go on forever. That ballet dancer physique. I like the long tail, the long body, and of course the length of the head to complement the length everywhere. The flare to the ears without being too low works well with the wedge of the head and those large, deep blue eyes, also complementing the lines of the wedge. My Siamese is my fifth best cat. An Abyssinian, another cat where the dramatic ears really add to that appearance, don't they? I love those large almond eyes, beautiful curves through the whisker break, around the breadth of the head and width of the eye, lovely curves to the muzzle, curves to the profile. There should be no flat planes on that head. Look at that lovely length of body, just showing himself off so beautifully. My fourth best cat. This Devon Rex just spoke to me. I loved how her head has that distinct profile that's seen in some of the other shots that we have. The beautiful bell to the ear. Look at those little lynx tips that really add to that pixie-like persona. Beautiful breadth of chest, appropriate balance between body length and leg length, and of course, well coated with lots and lots of curls. What an expression, just spoke to my heart. I had to make her my third best cat. Well, we saw the pointed exotic, and now we have the pointed Persian. Look at that profuse coat. Beautiful breadth of head, massive skull, tiny little ears, beautiful, delicate pastel point color, well-matched points. This has been a challenge with some of the cream points, getting that leg color in. It's something that we've seen lacking in some other specimens early in the development of this breed. Beautiful, pinchable cheeks. I just love this girl's expression. My second best cat in championship. And I have to say, I really second guessed myself on this. As a breed of the Norwegian forest cat, when you see a cat that makes you just get so excited about its presence in your breed, you think, wait a minute, am I just favoring this cat because I love the breed so much? No. If you read the standard, this is what the standard is describing. Look at the transition through that muzzle, that smoothness of the wedge. Beautiful bedroom eyes on this boy. That is that expression essential to the breed. The triangle is set off by ears that have to be in that perfect placement. Look at those wonderful mutton chops, beautiful ruff, wonderful length of body seen in other shots. I just had to make this exquisite Norwegian forest cat my very best cat in championship.